Hey guys, what's up? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how to get my chat box back on the thing. Hey, there it is. Got some exciting stuff happening today. Just Hey, there we go. There we go. How's everybody doing today? Doing pretty good, I hope. All right. So, a quick little recap of what's been going on. Let me start the recording real quick. All right. So, as you can see, I am on deadline number 66. I decided to stop here. We have 0 rounds left. We ended, or I guess I ended off, I did a couple of deadlines last night before I went to bed. We got our multiplier up to 8.3 E17. And I did watch the video back of me hitting the integer overload, and it looked like it stopped at 2.88 E18. So, I wanted to stop here just so I could get this on camera. So we're going to go to the next round. We do have the clover pit, or the next deadline. We have the clover pit here. I'm hoping, really hoping, that we don't hit the integer overflow. And that this will stop at E2.88 E18. So, we're going to see here. We've got a kind of like a little race happening here. As you can see in the title, I want to see if I can hit E2000 before the debt catches up, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do because it's going up pretty fast, and we're only 400 exponents ahead of the deadline debt. So, we've already taken the phone. That's pretty much where we're at right now. So, let's go ahead and see if we also 1,666 free rerolls. Didn't even notice that. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if we trip a integer overflow. I'm really hoping that we don't, because I don't really know what I was on previously when... Well, I guess I was at 2.88 E18 before I tripped it on the Illuminati build. So let's see here. Deadline 66. Also, you can see my tickets in the top right. Let's see. If we trip the integer overflow, this could possibly be the end of the run, but who knows? Who knows? Let's just go ahead and see what happens. Oh god, okay. Okay. I'm scared to push a button. Ooh. So far, so good. We still have the positive sign. Oh. Okay. That's good. That's so good. Immediately, let's get rid of this. This is going away. Okay. That's really good. Although I think I probably could have gone one more deadline, but I'm not going to chance it. Ooh, okay. That's good, that's good. Let me read chat for a minute. Chilling with your dog in bed. Okay, okay. Oh, that's adorable. Nice to have your little doggy, or your little dog, chilling with you in bed. Think you're on the edge of the overflow? That's what I'm thinking too, because I watched the video back, and before the overflow on my Illuminati video, I did have 2.88 E18. But I think that's a good place to stop for the for the tickets. I did do a couple of rounds and got a little bit of, I guess, interest traits to kind of like bump up the interest a little bit, which I think I might do one more. Okay. We do have a normal phone call here. So starting off the stream with a few flashbangs, gotta love it. I could do obsessive traits, but I think we already have a decent amount of obsessive traits. And I think interest is gonna, like, help me last a little bit longer, maybe. Dwellin'. Nice. Okay, okay. Here we go. How many speculative traits do we have right now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think maybe I want to try and get rid of these two. So the gambler traits on these two. Let's hope that it goes onto those. Or the gambler trait on the eternity. Come on, come on. Put it on some good charms. Well, it didn't put it on good charms. Rip. It put it on the sacred heart. That's fine. And I guess it reapplied to the one of the three that we already had. Bad luck. But it's not too bad. Okay. So we got a little bit more interest. Looking good. That was the final thing of the final phase. So we had phase 1 where we stacked up our symbol, our bell symbols to over E1000. Phase 2 was getting above and below to just below the threshold of E300, which I think I've done a pretty good job of that. And phase 3... What the hell? Somebody, Shy Mammal, just invited me to play Minecraft on Windows for Xbox? What the hell? No, dude. Alright. And phase 3 was basically getting the ticket threshold to the, integer overflow threshold. So now that we've done that, we have completed the build. All 3 phases are complete, and now we just have to see how far we can get until the debt catches up. So here we go. Don't need to do anything else. And honestly, I don't really think that I'm gonna be taking any more phone calls. So we can just do like 7 spins. Let's go ahead and reroll twice. Keep that at 666. Alright. Here we go. Let's get in it. Okay, nice. In the last live stream that we did yesterday, we actually got into the... Oh. Well, it looks like it was only fixed until I increased the speed. So, the tickets are now frozen again. Which I guess is normal. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll. I don't think we're going to be crashing at all today. Justin starting off the stream with a $1, oh, sorry, a €1. Let's go, dude. Yes. Also, my donations are not on? Question. Wait, did you guys see that? No notice? Didn't think so. Alright. Oh, god damn it. I'm messing everything up. Oh my god, no. No, it's all going down the drain. Okay, okay, wait. I think we got it back. Can I repeat this? Does not look like I can. That's fine. That's fine, though. It should be working again. At least I think. Let's see. There we go. That was not a real donation. It was not a $94 donation. It was a test. Just, Alright. I think everything's working again. Thank you, Justin, for the €1 donation. Thank you. As always, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. How's chat doing? Chat is doing very fine, I think. We're chilling here. We got a pretty big goal to hit today. Well, I guess a pretty big race. Do you think that we're gonna hit E2000 before the deck catches up? How's my day been? Not too bad. Pretty lazy day. Woke up kind of late today, but, you know, that's fine. I had a dream last night where, I had a dream last night where somehow I was at the same deadline that I started the stream with, and all my multipliers got reset to 0, and I had actually tripped an integer overflow. And then I was like, wait a second. No, that's not right. I couldn't have possibly done that. Like, I know my limits. And so I kind of, like, forced myself to snap out of the dream by giving mega reinsurance to my brain inside the dream, where I was like, no, this is not right. This is not real. It's kind of fucking weird. So I wouldn't say it's like a nightmare. Playing Cloverfish so much you're dreaming of it, yeah. It happens occasionally. Not all the time though. At least I can see my numbers of the tickets up here. I think last stream, it was just a black bar over here, and my numbers were frozen. So that's pretty good. It's breaking, but not breaking all the way, you know? But I do think this will be the last, like, mega number build that I do. I think next on my list of things to accomplish is probably getting all of the cards to Halo, to Rainbow Hollow. Which means a whole bunch of speed runs. Although not really speed runs, more like just getting the key and then immediately leaving to go on to the next round. But there's a lot of cards I haven't even, like, attempted yet or done any sort of run with. So I'm excited to get into new challenges, if you will. You really think we can hit E2000 before the deck catches up? I don't know, because I'm not going to be doing any more round farming. So it's just 3 rounds for each deadline. But we are passing E20, which is really, really good. And I still don't really know if it's best to do the method I'm doing, where you start the spin with a normal spin and then you, like, alternate between 999s and jackpots. Or if maybe I should just do, like, 5, like, a normal spin and then, like, 5 999s after that, in order to increase the multiplier so we can get even more for the next rounds, you know? Let's go gambling. Yeah. Still on the fence about the best method, but, you know. I'm always forever theory crafting what I can do better. Seems like you got a pretty... Jackpot, then 9999999999999. I could do that, but the only thing that's, like, preventing me from having that consistency is the activation of the Sacred Heart. Because I need batteries to recharge. Which is also why I'm like, well, maybe this is the best way to do it, because I don't have a consistent way to, like, keep my charges for the back-to-back 999s, you know? Like this, if it just goes away, then I kind of just have to go back to the normal rotation. Also, something happened in my recent video, like in my comments, that I definitely predicted to Meg. Where I was like, I was contemplating whether or not I should just, like, keep the entire video as, like, a VOD, but, like, just edit out the parts where I was cigarette rerolling and just have all the spins. Or if I should just do, like, a highly edited cut version of just, like, you know, E100 and then skip to, like, E200, skip to E300 all the way to the goal. And ultimately I decided to just do this, the latter. And I was talking to Meg about it, and I was like, watch it be like somebody's like, this dude just skipped all this, like, all these rounds. He went from, like, E900 to E978. Like, where's the VOD? You got no proof. He's definitely cheating. Although the guy didn't say I was cheating, he was just like... He just said, like, I skipped from 900 to, like, 980 or something. And I was like, dude, like, the VOD is in my live section, but, like, I'll link it. Sure. And it's kind of funny that I kind of predicted that something like that would happen before it even happened. Honestly, I kind of seem to have this, I don't know if you want to call it, like, future sight, but I can definitely, like, predict stuff that's going to happen, and then it actually does happen the way that I predicted it to. for last stream's VOD, you should probably keep in the discoveries as highlights or make shorts on them. Yeah. Yo, I'm back and you still spinning? Love from Spain, dude. Keep it up. Hey, what's up, Oral? How's it going? How's it going? How's your Sunday going? But yeah, we are basically just finished with all of our build. So we are past and finished with all 3 phases. Phase 1, which was stacking the symbol. Phase 2, which was stacking the above and below. And Phase 3, which was getting the tickets to the integer overflow limit and discarding the clover pot, which we've done. And now we're on deadline number 67. And we're pretty much just on a race to see if we can hit E2000 before the debt catches up to us. Sensor's always here. Did you miss something? Nah, not really. And if you did miss something, I just explained everything that we've done. So, we're pretty much just chilling. Be careful you don't hit the E308 pattern limit, or I think your game will crash like mine just did. Yeah. I actually put that was my second E999 attempt, and I put that in the beginning of the recent video that I released of this run. That's the second thing you see in the intro. But yeah, I did discard Baphomet already, like a while ago, and I've pretty much stopped at E292 to kind of prevent that, as well as stopping preemptively with the clover pot so I don't get any more tickets to prevent a ticket integer overflow. But so far it doesn't seem like the symbol value has any like limit, so we definitely could have done way more, but I don't know, I just didn't want to go that much. I think I just wanted to hit over E1000 with the symbols, and that was good enough for me. The fuck, I think with all number you can buy some country? Probably. What's up, Shaw? How's it going? But yeah, we're basically just, we're finished with all 3 of the phases, so everything is at its limit that we want it to be at the limit before breaking the game. And we're just basically racing the debt to see if we can get E2000 before we can get caught up by the debt. Which I think is possible, but I'm still on the fence if we're actually going to be able to hit that. Because, I mean, the debt is climbing rapidly. That's so strange, like, I still don't understand how you can put a limit or, like, a cost on a planet. Like, how do you determine how much a planet is worth? Because the only metrics we have to go by are the human metrics. So, like, maybe an alien metrics or something, it would be like 1 cent or something. Because we're human and we're greedy. Yeah. Like, if this were Rick and Morty, the Earth would probably cost, like, 1 schmeckle or something. Raw material cost. Then again, how do you put a cost value on raw material? Other than just the only metric we have to go by, which is the human metric. Metrics we need. Yeah. I think we do like maybe 2 button presses here. Nice. So that's gonna put us up to a decent multiplier. Okay, okay. Okay. A natural 999. I'll take it. That's 3 jackpots stored up. Yes, dude. That's a lot of token modifiers. Fucking love it, dude. Love it. What's up, Z-Rock? I don't know if you've seen the video some guy posted a day about go out of bounds in Clover Pit and showing out of bounds secrets, but I can share the link if you haven't seen it. I actually did watch that. I watched that this morning when I woke up. I saw that on my front page. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Ah, shit, I hit the button twice. I did think it was pretty cool to see all the charms like lined up in a row outside of the room. And I kind of did figure that there was nothing at the bottom of the pit, and there's also like nothing when you leave the door. Also, the cat being inside the slot machine is kind of wild. And I didn't realize that real with 2 exclamation marks is written on the side here until he showed that video. Lots of cool things. I did notice the reel back here, though. It was a neat video. My favorite part was the actual mechanics of the symbols lined up. Yeah, I still don't really understand that whole part of, like, how the slot machine actually, like, determines what value or what symbol you hit. It seems like it's just like a RNG, like a random number generator. But the fact that it goes, like, so high up on, like, into the ceiling or whatever, it's kind of crazy. Alright, that was the last round. We're going on to deadline 68 now. Holy shit. We don't have the Clover Pot anymore, so we should not be getting any more tickets except for, like, the ones we get here. For the Gambler. I guess that's what it's called, right? The Gambler trait. So we shouldn't hit any integer overflows here. Yep. Okay, numbers are still frozen. Although we do still get the 8 tickets here, but I don't think that's going to be enough to, like, trip an integer overflow. At least not before the end of the run. So that went from 1143 to E1181. Do we even take any more of these? I mean, I guess we still have a little bit more leeway that we can go with the patterns, so I mean, I guess it'd be alright. Just as long as we don't pass, like, E300. Maybe I'll stop at, like, E295. Fine to just keep gambling, yeah. Can you have multiple runs or at the same time or just one? I think you can only have one, but it was mentioned about... I think censorship is the one that mentioned having... what is it? Having a save state file, like, on the desktop. But, I mean, we're already so far into the run. I mean, and we're catching up to the end of it, so I think we're just fine to keep going. At least until we get to the end of this one. And then we're going to be moving on to the final achievement that I have to 100% the game on Steam. And that is getting all the cards to Rainbow Hollow. So that means a whole bunch of speedruns. Not really speedruns, but innocent speedruns, you know, where we're just going to get the key and then leave. Which is super exciting because there's a whole bunch of cards I haven't even tried yet. Which means a whole bunch of new challenges ahead of us. And plus I can make a video out of, like, getting all of them, you know, like maybe 2 or 3 runs into the gold hollows and then do 2 or 3 runs of video. Probably make like an hour-long video out of those. How many left for all rainbow? I only have one card rainbow right now. Like, you can see all the cards that I haven't even attempted anything with. But the normal card is the only one that I have rainbow hollow. But I do have gold hollow on a few of these. The one I'm worried about is probably this one. Because I'm gonna have to take... Well, either that one or maybe like one of the ones where if you have more than a certain amount of charms on the table, it discards one of them. If you have 6 or more charms equipped, discard 1 at random. That's gonna be like the one that I feel like I'm gonna have the most trouble with. First 100 millions, next E68, then E666, then E1001, and now E1500. Yeah. I'm really pushing my limits with these builds here. It's kind of crazy how I've gone like exponential. Are you interested in speedrunning Clover Pit? Nah. I don't find speedruns all that interesting, honestly. Like, I've never been interested in speedrunning any game. Especially because I see most of the speedruns that are done on Clover Pit only last for like 3 to 4 minutes. So I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. Or, you know, the ideal video for me to make, you know. So I guess they're not even considered speedruns. It's just winning with every card twice. And not really going farther than when we unlock the door, you know? We interested in just gaming for fun to push limits? Yeah. Damn right. Was anybody paying attention to our exponent number when we started this round? I think it was like 1530 something. 1532 or 33. We do still get the chains every now and then though, so I don't think that's going to be enough to like push us over the limit though. What's the most multiple ultimate jackpots you have? I think in this run, towards like when we were in the, I don't know, E400 to 500 range, I think I did hit like 49 or 50 jackpots in a single spin. And it's actually like in the middle of the recent video I posted of this run. Which is kind of crazy because we did it on 1x and it took like fucking like 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. I do think we're gonna start scaling whenever we get into the higher exponent deadlines because of the amount of interest that we're going to be getting with these token modifiers. So maybe it is possible to hit E2000 before the deadline debt catches up to us. The obsessive traits can replace jar. Don't know what you swap it for. Yeah, but I'm not changing anything up from the build. I think the build is pretty much set in stone for the rest of the run until we end it. But, I mean, the jar just gives more triggers and procs for the token symbols. Because I'm pretty sure every time you hit one of these, it gives you the value of your... like the half value or whatever that the, what is it? The greedy guy gives you. So half the current interest every time you hit that. So multiple hits of that same one is gonna be more beneficial, I feel like. Gotta get those last few obsessive traits for the build to finally be fully done. Maybe, but like, I don't know. I think I would rather get speculative traits on like these two. By the way, flashing lights, flash warning. Maybe even switch out the devious traits for the speculative just to give us more interest. Rather than getting more procs. Because I feel like we already have a decent amount of obsessive traits. But maybe... Yo, what's up, Oliver? Is a cat food really needed for this kind of run? Feels like it's not. I mean, it is 2 extra spins. So 2 extra spins is going to be crazy. Wouldn't it be better to do 2 spins instead of all of them, then move on to the next deadline? Because since token modifier is based off of interest, you'll go up a ton of exponents for the first spin. No. A few for the next round, and then maybe a couple for the last 2. I mean, you can't really choose. If you choose like the 7 spin option or the 3 spin option, you can't choose how many of those 7 you get to do. You have to just do all of those until the round is over. But even then, I think it's more beneficial to do all the spins and get the maximum amount of spins, because every time you hit the 999, it adds more value to the 999 value that we get from the Eye of God. Because it's collectively earning everything from the entire run for every 999 we've hit. Not just like the deadline or the round. So like the entire time we've been on this run, it's going to be stacking up the value of the 999s. So as many times as we can hit the 999s, I think is going to be more beneficial than just doing the least amount of spins to get on to the next deadline just to get the interest up. That's plus 6 spins a round by cat food, basically another full round. Yeah, it plus 6 spins a deadline, I think. So not only do we have the plus 6 spins for the cat food for the whole deadline, but we also have the Book of Shadows, which gives you another 6 spins for every round. And then you take 6 and multiply it by 3 for each round in the deadline. So that's 18 more spins. So that's 24 more spins that we get for each deadline by having the Book of Shadows and the cat food as well. Really trying to push these optimal numbers as much as we can get them. At least not without going, you know, overboard. That's what I mean, looks too much. It might be too much, but I think having that amount of spins is gonna be better if we're trying to race our deadline to E2000 before it catches up. Otherwise, I don't think we would be able to even get close enough to that. Okay, lemons. But yeah, I don't even know if I really want to spend that much time doing all of these holo cards, like rainbow holo cards, just to get 100% on a game for Steam. But maybe, I mean, it is more content, and Clover Pit is pretty popular right now. Although it does seem to be dying down now with Ball X Pit out and Megabonk taking over, so maybe we'll move on to something else before we get done with all the holos. Who really knows? Just gotta see where the vibe takes us, you know? But we chilling in here for now. Beep boop bop boop. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. How many exponents is the deadline increasing by each time? Deadline 67. The previous one was at E1143. And this one's at 1181. So maybe like 28 or 38 exponents. So yeah, 38 exponents right now. And every time we go to the next deadline, it increases that number by 1 exponent. So deadline 69, nice. We'll probably be at like 39 exponents, higher than 1181. Do you still enjoy Clover Pit? Yeah. I definitely still enjoy Clover Pit. I get infinite dopamine. And I think that's probably one of the unique things about me, is that I don't really get bored of a game that easy. You have to make one more exponent and the deadline increases to go infinite? Yeah. And that's kind of like... well, I'm trying to keep track. I think we're at 15, 30, 33 or 34 when we went on to this deadline. So, I mean, right now we're not really anywhere close to making that. But I think we'll gradually start to increase our numbers when we get more added on to our total interest. What's up, Michi? If you reach E308 for above and below patterns, won't crash again like last time? Won't you have to remove the Baphomet at one point? Yeah, I already did it. Yeah, Baphomet's not here. I could slow it down so you could see. But basically, we did finish all 3 phases that I had planned out for this build already. Phase 1 was stacking the bell symbol to over 1,000, so E plus 1,000, which I did. Phase 2 was stacking above and below patterns with Baphomet to just below E300, so we don't crash the game again. I've basically put a hard ceiling cap on some of the things for this build, and then we discarded that. And phase 3 was getting just below the integer overflow for the tickets, and then discarding the clover pot, which I've already done and completed at the beginning of this stream. And now we're just on a fast track to see how many deadlines we can clear, and if we can reach E2000 before the deadline debt catches up. So that's where we're at. And we're just chilling all the way there. Don't know if the build scales fast enough to stay ahead. I'll keep counting next deadline. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But I mean, even if we don't hit E2000 before we get outdone by the deadline, I'm okay with it. Because this build has way, like, far past exceeded anything that I ever thought I would be able to accomplish. Nicely done. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think we find out today. Maybe. Baphomet was swapped for Naughty Dealer? Yeah. So we did swap out a few things, and we brought in a couple of interest things as well. So I think we swapped out the bell picture and the clover pot, as well as a couple other things. and we were able to bring in the Naughty Dealer for the interest. We have the Chonky Cat for the interest. We have the Swole Cat also for the interest. And we also have the Wheat for the interest as well. And I'm pretty sure that's everything that we swapped out for the third phase. And everything else is just still the same. Alright, phone taken even though we don't really need it. Reroll these to get it back down to 1,666. We're done with rolls. Everything's fine. We should not be getting any more tickets to trigger an integer overflow. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go on to the next deadline. E1181 to E1219 on deadline 69. Go ahead and push this all the way to the threshold. There it is. Okay, and we can always reroll some tickets here just to stay underneath that threshold. I think I do want to double these a couple more with the Sacred Phones to get them at like 295 maybe. But I think that's probably the highest that I'm gonna go. Because any higher, I feel like I'm gonna accidentally break the game, and I don't want to do that with this build because I'm trying to really test how far I can get. And just like that, we're back in. We're back spinning. So your 999 brought you up by approximately 1.51543. Your roll without 999 and just the jackpot with token modifiers brought you up about 2.51543. That's why I asked for just going up deadlines. For the interest, the build is... Yeah, but I still think that getting even those small increments of total exponent numbers is going to be better than skipping all that potential money earned. This build has went a lot better than I anticipated. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Thanks so much for everyone tuning in to today's stream. I see there are 34 of us lurking in here. Be sure to give this stream a like if you like it, and also sub, and it helps out a lot. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Meg. Thank you. We should be called bushels since that's what the wheat type of stack is called. Could be. Deadline 86 has debt requirement of 1967. Deadline 87 has debt requirement of 2016. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it there. Interesting. So 999 wasn't enough? Nah. I had to see how far I could take it. Technically, you could transfer the build into an interest build plus briefcase when the debt catches up, so you could literally go infinite. Nah. We definitely... we don't take briefcases on this channel. This is a no briefcase zone. This build has been, this entire run has been done with not a single briefcase taken. Why tickets stop growing? Because I have the speed mod, it kind of just like makes the tickets freeze instead of growing. But eventually, probably by the end of the stream, they will go ahead and like trip over to the actual number. But we don't really have any ticket gain anymore, so we're not gonna trip an integer overflow with that. Also, welcome in. Welcome in. If I were to restart the game right now, like close the client and then bring it back up and keep it on speed 1x, the tickets would then start to like continue counting down. But I think because the speed mod makes everything go faster while you're in the slot machine, once you start spinning at 10x speed, it just isn't enough to compute, so it freezes. But behind the scenes, they are still counting down, or I guess they are still growing into the actual number. It just doesn't show them growing. Or I guess combining into the actual number is a better way of putting it, maybe? Yeah, no problem. K-Horn, with that information that you provided, I'm starting to doubt that we're gonna make it to E2000 before the deck catches up. Because we've got 450 exponents to go in, like, less than 20 deadlines. But who knows? Maybe I'll be surprised. Also 3K subs. Let's go. Yes, yes, we did hit over 3K subs last night. Which is absolutely insane. Do you not look for the music tape to get an extra round? Nah, I mean, I did whenever I was, like, trying to grind for my symbols value to go up and trying to grind for these. So I did spend quite a few time looking for music tapes and clocks. But I think I'm at the point right now where I don't really want to take any more rounds. Because I just want to see how far I can get, like, just by going with the baseline, you know? But I could definitely increase my chances of hitting E2000 by doing that and taking, like, looking for more music tapes. One tape a deadline could be enough, but no music tapes anymore? Yeah. But yeah, I could definitely do some swapping over with some stuff to make it go infinite. But I feel like I've spent too much time in this run. Like I'm eager to get on to the next card and do like more variety of like challenges, you know? Also 415,000 views on the channel. Yeah, that's crazy. And to think at the beginning of this year, I only had like a couple thousand, maybe. Putting in the work, staying consistent. Gotta get that. And you're one of those subs? Hell yeah. With those tickets, you could literally go forever with storing cigarettes. Yeah. Your brain begins to melt. That's what I'm saying. Like, even those people that get, like, insanely high exponent numbers on the coins, they just do it by searching and re-rolling and searching for briefcases, which is fucking extremely boring. And I did not want to, like, completely melt my brain by doing that. Because that's, like, there's no dopamine in that, like, whatsoever. Which is why I started trying to do these high number runs without any briefcases. Also to be kind of different, you know. I don't think anybody on YouTube is doing these kind of runs without briefcases. The only thing this build might want is a God Jimbo. Yeah, probably. What does briefcase do? Briefcase gives you, I think, like 30% of your current interest every time you take it, and it only costs 1 ticket. So people are just like re-rolling with infinite cigarettes in order to like farm briefcases in the store and never spinning the slot machine. Which I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, I was starting to go crazy a little bit just re-rolling for clocks and music tapes. If I were to go for a challenge, it would be seeing how many ascensions I can get up to. Yeah, I mean, there is a guy that's already doing that, and he's already at like ascension 18 or 19, which you've probably heard of him or seen a couple of his videos, which, shout out to Crow's Light. Dude's pretty crazy. Crazy in a good way. Which, I mean, I could do that while farming for Rainbow Hollow cards. I could just go for, like, every Ascension with every one of these cards. Which, maybe. Possibly. When are you going to do a Vegas casino IRL stream? Never. I am not rich enough. I'm actually very, very poor. Seems like the more dynamic version of progression. Yeah. Yeah, it's only like 25 or 30% debt amount. How do you get 22 out of 17? Virago? Yeah. Virago, along with the first love card, which triggers phone abilities 1 extra time. So this card, along with Virago, or Barathrum, and the Megaphone. So that's plus 6 extra charm spaces from the phone. And then the Abyssu in the box, the cardboard box, is another 2 charm spaces. Then the property certificate is another 2 spaces. So that's how we got 17. And I mean, we could do like 27 or 28 out of 17. But there's just some Sacred Charms that I don't really want because they're going to be a hindrance to the build. So 22 out of 17 is fine for me. That's cringe. The briefcase method, yeah. 30 people in chat is very good. Yeah, think Cloverpit. You think Cloverpit will ever get a content update? Honestly, maybe. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they could do if they wanted to make like some sort of DLC. Like they could add more charms, they could add like different rooms, they could, you know, basically make a lateral version continuation of the game. They could even add like more different types of cards, or add like a new mechanic of like, you know, Lucky Charm Fusion or something that costs a certain currency that you get by completing a run with like ascensions. Like there's a huge amount of things that they could do with the game. But will they? Only time will tell. How in the hell does one get 27 charms at once? Yeah, you have to get the first love card and then get the maximum of 17 charm slots as a denominator. And then you just take the holy charms from the phone, and then they just go directly from the phone onto the table, so you don't actually buy them. So they can bypass the denominator space limit. Yeah. They could add a trait that only appears in the store that doesn't take up a spot. Yeah, that could be good. Using Virago, you could get 28 charms. Yeah. Yeah, 28 I think is the limit. Because if you get like if you go to 17 and then you put a megaphone or a nuke button on, that goes to like 17 out of 16. And then if you put the opposite one that you didn't take, either the nuke or the megaphone and a Virago, you could discard the Virago from the drawer and get it on the table, and that would be like 18 out of 15 or something. And then I think with all those charms, you could get 28 with all the holy charms as well. In that kind of scenario. Nice. A natural 666. Love to see it. Interesting. Okay, okay. We do have cigarettes in here, but I honestly don't think I'm ever going to use those. I would like to see an update to this game with like more stuff added onto it. I'd even be willing to pay for a DLC. I'm gonna say it. This game has a lot of potential. They could even like add more cards where it could be a legendary card But one of the negative effects, you know how this one has like deadline starts with the store will be empty? One of the negative effects of a card could also be like cigarettes are banned, right? Or briefcases are banned, or maybe you're not allowed to take any charm that doesn't take space on it, you know? They should make me part of the idea dev team. I've got a lot of crazy ideas that could make the game even harder and spice it up a little bit more. But will they do that? Probably not. It'd be cool if they watched this live and maybe took some ideas and credited me on it. That'd be really cool. To like be a part of, even like a small part of the dev team could be insane. An update or DLC would get a lot more attention back into the game. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Bulba? You can tell us more before you get into the executive seat. I might have to sign like an NDA form or something. A Cthulhu charm? That would be fucking crazy. Plus 666% chance for the highest value symbol to appear. It's crazy that you bring that up because I did actually test a game out like a few months ago where I think it's like a tower ascent game. And I made a couple videos on it. And I actually contacted the dev and I was like, yo, this is a great game. Thanks for letting me test it. It'd be crazy and awesome if you could actually like... Because there's a pet that there's like certain pets you can get that increase like something throughout the run, right? They all give like, you know, some sort of increase to your stats or like a bonus or something. And I was like, it'd be crazy and really cool if you would like... It's probably a long shot, but if you could like make a pet that was like... based off of me and like the Cthulhu luck, I guess, and have it in the store as like a findable thing. And he said that he could be able to do that. Like he might. So whenever that game comes out, I'm really, really hoping that my name gets like credited in the credits. That'd be fucking crazy. I would love to see that. To be honest, I'm not sure how much these guys would bother with creating and enforcing an NDA contract. They seem a bit too nice for that. Maybe. You got the tree cats in the build? Become a world record holder and you'll have a voice? Yeah. I do know that, but like... world record right now, I've not seen video proof, but I've seen picture proof. It's like E16,000 or something. I'm just not willing to go that far. And... if I have to do briefcases for that, definitely not a chance, you know? But maybe maybe there'll be like a specific subtype of the world record where it's like the world record and then it's like a world record done without briefcases. Maybe I could hold that world record. And if that is like a sub world record thing, then like, you know, I think I pretty much hit that. Okay, 557, 1258. From 1219 to 1258. So that's 39. 39 exponents for that increase. Interesting. Briefcaseless percentage? Yeah. The issue with holding world record is horrifically tedious. The most feasible one would probably be the demo world record since it has a 5 deadline time limit or something. Yeah. Which I got a decent amount of coins in the demo. Alright, so we're now exactly 300 exponents away from the deadline catching up to us. Maybe like 299 now, because it's one more. But I think in the demo I got to like 17 billion or something. $293. $294. I think that's where I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna take any more phone calls. Let's keep going. Oh, you got the 3 cats in the build. I have 2 out of the 3. I have the Chonky cat, and I have the Swole cat. I don't really think the normal cat is that good, because it just gives, like, one more... You know, like, what is it, like half? Or even a portion of half? So probably not that much of a difference to have that one in the build as well. I believe some people made it to E11 on the demo. I have no clue though. Yeah. Regular cat gives full interest. Yeah, well, I mean, even just like one more full interest, I don't think is that much better than what we have now. At least not worth like changing anything out and like having to re-get all the sacred charms that we want. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's like the one thing we need in order to stay ahead of the deadline. But who knows? I think I saw one guy that made it into the exponents. In the demo, but yeah, I don't understand how they did it either. I mean, I would have to go back and rewatch the video. But it's crazy considering there's no way to like increase the amount of rounds that you get in the demo. So probably just like an insane amount of luck. Okay, 1560. A demo or full game record will get you attention, but not for too long. Records are competitive, yeah. Which is another reason why I'm like not really interested in going for any world records. I may be competitive, but I'm not competitive enough to like do another world record run if my current one gets like outdone, right? What deadline do you think we're gonna make it to, guys? Any guesses in chat? I'm thinking maybe like deadline... maybe 80. Survive 9 more. That's pretty much what I was thinking. I was gonna say 79 or 80. Which is also another reason I was trying to get more speculative traits, because I feel like maybe giving that more 3% more interest would be better than having more obsessive traits. Deadline 99 or bust. I would say exactly 80. What is a charm you would want to add to a game? Oh, to the game? Maybe like some sort of eldritch horror charm. And of course it would have to do with like a 666 trait, right? Maybe like a, not like a trait, but it would have to do something with the 666 build. I'm not even sure what it would do, but having that design could be pretty fucking sick. It'd be even better if it was named Cthulhu, having to do with like the game. What? I think I figured it out. I figured out the song, the noise I'm hearing. It's a part of the song. It's like an iPhone ringtone. Part of the song that I have in the background. Pretty funny. Something they could even, like, add to the game? Maybe? Would be, like, a way to transform the bones into, like, maybe charred bones for another separate alternative ending? Like, you know how they have Ascension for the floppy disk? We could do, like, Descensions or something? Go the opposite way. Like descent and down into hell. That'd be pretty cool. Did the tickets give up? No, I think they just don't show that they're counting over, but behind the scenes they definitely are still counting over. It glitches and it freezes the tickets counting because of the 10x speed mod that I have. Radio antenna plus 1 symbol to each plus symbol call. Ooh, that'd be pretty good. A necromancy charm so that we can reanimate the corpse to have a gambling buddy. That'd be pretty cool. Then you could, like, have it... You could make it even more broken. Have it, like, on the legendary tier list. And have the skeleton, like, reanimate and give you, like, a portion of your earnings for each spin. Kind of like the interest, but it would be all of the earnings for the entire spin. Interesting run. I have no idea what's happening. There's just a whole bunch of synergies going on with like the 666, converting to 999s, having a whole bunch of interest, having a whole bunch of everything like re-triggers. We have, you know, 666 multiplier increases. We've got multiplier increases for tickets that we own. We have extra spins for hitting 666s, exponential growth with the mushroom and the vine soup, extra spins with the cat food and the book of shadows. A whole bunch of synergies from like all 3 different types of categories within the game, honestly. So it's kind of like a multi-build within a build. Interesting way to think about it. Charms that affect the calls would be cool. Yeah. I would very much enjoy more call manipulation. I find duplicating the Mega Mushroom bonus at the end of the deadline to keep it permanently very fun. Yeah, that is pretty good. Scrapbox, randomized symbol chance, +10, -10, and in between. I feel like most people would probably stray away from that one because it's too much of a random, like too much randomness. If that's the right word to call it, maybe. That is complete and utter chaos. I do think it would have been probably better to keep the lucky coin or the fake coin in the build just for that chance of getting an extra spin. Which if I had to like do a little bit of a reset with my sacred charms to get that, maybe I would do that. And then I could replace all of these other charms with traits that I don't want and just re-roll for them. But then again, it's not really that much of a big deal, you know? A few extra spins could save us and get us to E2000 before the deadline debt. But I don't think it's worth going to that length. Not for me, anyways. Spinning faster and faster and faster. About an hour into the stream. Let's get a hydration check and a posture check for everybody in chat. All those people lurking in the background. Set up, crack that back, and drink that water. Make you live a little bit longer. Do a little stretch, you know. Yo, what's up, Bubba Dolph? How goes it? How goes it? We are quickly approaching the end of the run. Which I say quickly, but maybe it's not so quick. Although we are getting decently outscaled by the deadlines. Have any new Easter eggs been discovered apart the thing behind the slot machine? I don't think so. Oh my god, dude. It's going up so much. It'd be a shame if I accidentally clicked it one too many times and went and skipped a whole deadline. Oh, that'd be so bad. That literally doesn't really do much for me, but I guess increasing those would be better than not taking anything. That way we still get some value out of the phones and we're not, like, losing our chances of breaking the game. Would be cool if an ending shed some light while you're enslaved paying debt. That's kind of what I had an idea for whenever I was talking about the descension. Like, instead of with the, you could get like the bones to be like charred bones and then get like a hell key or something. Maybe like an all black key instead of an all white key, or an all red for the normal ending. And it would like descend you deeper into the depths, and maybe at some point during the descent you actually find out why you're here. Oh, sevens. Is this build ever gonna change, or are we just writing it out from here on out? Nah, it's I think it's pretty much set in stone for now. Probably until the end of the run, we're just gonna be writing it out. Trying to see how far we can go. Because I pretty much did everything that I wanted to do. Which there was 3 phases. Phase 1 was getting my symbol value up to over E1000, which I successfully did. Phase 2 was doubling the above and below with Baphomet to just under E300, which I also successfully did. And Phase 3 was getting the ticket value just below the point of the integer overflow, which also I successfully did. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way that this build has gone, honestly. That is kind of missing from the game, yeah. It's got a very similar setting to the Mic Club games in the way it has the mystery of who put you here and why. Unfortunately, there's not much more than the mystery, but there's room for that to come later. Yeah. This game has great bones to, like, add more meat to it later on in the form of, like, a extra content or, like, DLC or something. Which I really hope that they do something like that. Also, for Halloween, it is on a Friday, and that is when I stream, so there will be a spooky Halloween stream. Potentially with even more terrifying games than the ones I've already played. But then again, I don't know, because I don't do very well with jump scares or like horror stuff or anything, so I don't really know how much I can take. But it would make a good stream. The bones already have meat right there on the slot machine? Nah. Looking pretty bare bones. Although I haven't done any fruit builds yet. A Clover Pit Halloween update could make the knob have a pumpkin pattern on him. Could. But then again, will they do that? Probably unlikely. Gonna get your body down. Which, by the way, I had to cut out like the first half of yesterday's stream because I got like 15 copyright strikes or copyright claims from that one game that we played. Complete nightmare. A Christmas update could give the slot machine a little Santa hat. That's a good idea. Talking about I should be part of the dev team? Nah, you should be part of the dev team. A Thanksgiving Clover Pit update where the knob is just like a turkey. Moral choices games seem to be a bit boring, to be honest. Yeah, but I was just, you know, trying to play different games to start off the stream and then get into the Clover Pit after that, you know? It was pretty fun, though. I found out that my morals are like of the 20% population and completely vast from the rest of the world, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Yo, what's up? What's up? Hello, hello? Jinska, what memory card do you play? This is the First Love memory card. And that is the card that makes the phone abilities proc one more time. We are slowly crawling towards our death. The death of this run. But no restock, right? Yeah, every deadline you start off with no restock. No charms in the store. Is the integer overflow thing fixed for tickets? Nope. It is not. Which is why we've stopped getting tickets, because I've very carefully calculated the ceiling that I need to stay underneath in order to not trigger another integer overflow. Wait, isn't the reason you came to the gambling tower because you wanted to gamble and make some money? In the main menu, it looks like a reception room, and there's all the one-liners when you die. Wait, what? The main menu, it looks like a reception room, and there's all the one-liners when you die. I don't know. Are you talking about, like, the quotes at the end of each run? Eventually, at some point, you're gonna see the numbers for the tickets on this side of the plus sign. They're gonna, like, stop and go to the other side. They're just gonna go all at once and flip over. Talking about how you just can't stop coming back. You really love gambling. Oh, at the beginning of each run? Yeah. Like all the quips where it's like, who said you could sleep for this long? Or you just can't stay away. Or man, you're really dedicated or something like that. That kind of comedic relief is kind of really good for this game, honestly. I enjoy seeing all those. Every time I see one of those, I really I really think to myself, like, when he's like, who said you could sleep this much? In my own head, I'm like, you don't tell me how long I can sleep. I'll sleep for however long I want to. There's always a response in my own head. Kind of funny. Bro, you're insane. Thank you. That's one of my favorite things to hear people say. I love being called insane. I love the who said you could sleep this much line. Yeah, me too. Insanity brings the best content. Wouldn't you agree? Pretty crazy in a good way, though. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get a couple more jackpots stored up in the oven and wheels. Get that multiplier a little bit higher. Although I really need to save a button press for the last spin so we can deposit everything into the value of the 999s. Nice. You know, I always knew that I could hit E999, but not in a million years did I ever think I would make it this far. Come on, I really need a battery this spin, please, please. Yes. Luck's perhaps a bit wacky, a bit goofy, a tad bit whimsical. Thou shalt say. The end of the deadline is now, is it? Is it? I guess it is. 1338. Missed opportunity to have 1337. Delete number for the old gamers. There it was. For a second. %38 of 1338. I think I do probably need to do a couple of rounds, which is very... oh, what's the word for it? Risky. Because having less spins means having less overall money into my 999 value, which means less chances to survive longer deadlines, and all for the chance that we get more speculative traits on charms that we don't have them on already. Do I really want to do that though? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll do one more. One more, maybe. My theory is that someone in massive debt made a deal with the devil, given all the 666s, to risk it all in a life or death game. Okay, okay. Pretty good creative theory right there. But is maximum 6% extra interest really gonna make that much of a difference? And that's if we get lucky and don't already get a replacement on one that already has the speculative trait. Despite all the wacky, we still enjoy them all the same. Hey. Wacky wavy inflatable flailing arm man thing 3 or whatever. Whatever that thing is. Woo. Got my water handy. Go ahead and right. Hey. Oh shit. 1580. I'm starting to lose my belief in hitting E2000. I think maybe that was potentially over-ambitious goal. River Flanagan, I'm eating a huge sub sandwich while listening to your beautiful voice. Oh, thank you. What kind of sandwich you got? Should I guess? Is it like a generic turkey sub? Or is it a meatball sub? Maybe with like olives? A veggie sub, perhaps? Italian? Nice. That's what I get. That's what I get. Yo, samesies. I know that they feel at me. I know they hear me. Salami, pepperoni, and ham? Oh, fuck yeah. I love Subway. I feel like Subway is so good. My guess is you'll end at E1700. 1700, you think? That's a pretty decent guess. Or prediction, I should say. 1700 is probably a better prediction than E2000, to be honest. My favorite Subway sandwich is probably turkey sub on Italian bread with pepperoni and bacon with chicken and peppercorn ranch with pickles, extra pickles. My second go-to is probably a meatball sub with extra pepperonis. Yep. Man, talking about it makes me want to fucking sub. Damn, dude, it'd be so crazy if we saw like an entire screen full of the token modifiers. Piss jar is only 2, yeah. And the phone is only 1 charge as well. Because we took the sacred phone call that made all the charms that have charges only need like I guess they get reduced by 3 or 4. Nice. Another one. Oh, that was 2? Oh, shit. Okay, nice. We got a battery. I thought it was a buff. Yeah. The call is by 1, but you had the megaphone. I had the megaphone, and I also have the first love card activated as well. So that made it trigger 3 times, so it went down by 3 charges for each charm. Minimum being 1 charge on a charm. Which I definitely could have, like, reduced it down an extra time and had the piss jar at just 1 charge, but I really don't think it was necessary. I mean, we're already triggering so many re-triggers with the obsessive traits that we're gonna fully charge both these objects anyways, or both the charms. 1586, 1 round left. Okay. Any one of these deadlines now, we're gonna see this giant number just vanish from the top of the screen. No batteries? Yikes. Couldn't you technically roll for the music tape thing for more rounds, like infinitely? Yeah. You could do that. But I've already re-rolled so many times throughout this run, I just don't want to anymore. I'm already satisfied with reaching all of my sky limits, I guess you could call them, before breaking the game or like triggering integer overflow. I think it's good enough that we just now write it out and see how far we can get. Plus, I'm kind of ready for new challenges with different cards. Honestly. Did you get all those charms to be obsessive with phone calls or through Sacred Charm? Yeah, the obsessive trait phone call actually overrides any other charms that you are, or any other traits that you already have. But it doesn't calculate which charms have the obsessive trait already. So you do have a chance to get an obsessive trait over a charm that already has an obsessive trait, which is kind of like a waste, but I guess that's also part of the gamble. Try out the 1 spin 20 card with the clock charm. Oh, the fixation. I actually did that one already, but I do have to do it again if I want to get another win to make the card rainbow. Which actually that was my second attempt. 7 rounds, 1 spin only. That was my second attempt at making an E999 build. And that one ended with overstacking Baphomet and breaking the game with above and below, to where it just kicked us out to the main menu every time we hit those patterns on the spin, which is the second reason that I have the limits that I have right now. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do all cards to golden first, or if I want to just get the ones that I have golden already to rainbow and then work on the other ones. But I do want to try out some new challenges. And I mean, it's not like we're lacking on the amount of attempts we have with the cards because of the insane card pack farming that we've already done. I think we've got like maybe between 90 and 110 of each card. What are you gonna do when you lose the run? Will the stream end? I guess it just depends on how long I've been streaming for today. But if it's only like maybe 2 or 3 hours, which I mean we're 15 minutes away from like hitting the 2-hour mark on the stream. As long as we're not at the 6-hour limit, I think I could do like another couple runs, to be honest. Damn, plus 41, okay. We're only 210 exponents away. Also, I forgot to get a normal phone call. Holy shit. These are the same numbers. What the... except for the last one. Wow. Okay. I feel like a better way to do those phone calls would have been to put 4 and under in one phone call option, and then 5 and above in another one. Starting this deadline with E1669. Gotta see what the next deadline ends with. Yeah. Sevens. Sevens. No. Every deposit seems to put 1/20th of the coins required. So after 2 deposits, you're at 1/10 of this required amount. So those numbers will be the same. Oh. Okay, okay. Definitely getting E1600 at the least, though. Oh, with this one? Yeah. With this deadline. What are the chances that we do the last round of this deadline with the maximum amount of spins and not roll the 8.4% chance to hit the 666? Would they be like 91.6%, right? Or something? Yo, what's up, Mystic? Hey, nice to see your stream first on my For You. Hey! First on the For You page? Yo. That's insane. I've never been first on the For You page ever. That's so crazy and that's insane to hear. I love it. Fucking love it. That means we're getting places. I'm finally moving up in the world, Mom. Look at me. Grab the camera. It would be less than 1% chance, but since there's 27 spins a deadline due to cat food. Yeah, but we only need the last round to not hit a 666. We don't really need every single deadline, like every single spin of the deadline. I did find you on my For You page as well. Yes. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. By the way, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in, everybody. You show up on mine every time you're live? Aw, thanks, Meg. I gotta remember. I gotta remember to not hit the button on the last round. Which, even if we do, like, roll the 666, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I just want to see if we can actually get the chance to not, you know? Who knows? Yo, Electric Bear, what is up? What's up? Can you read out the number of tickets? Yeah. 3493164230344680794194520000000000. There you go. Not what you had in mind, did you? Or was it? I definitely don't know the actual name for that number. Nice try. Ah, shit, did I miss a 0 or something? Fuck. Going to say it wasn't? Yeah. That was pretty good, though. More batteries. I think next build I want to try out an only an only 666 build with no sacred chimes or anything, because I don't think I've really done one of those, just the 666. 1.94 trillion tickets just on the edge of E12. Oh, for real? 1, 2, 3. I guess I did this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 commas. So that would be 1,000, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, pentillion, 3.5 pentillion tickets. Sorry, I was on the floor having a seizure. Did I miss something? No, you didn't really miss anything. I'm glad you survived the seizure. Sorry that I was the one that caused it. Quintillion? Oh, 5 would be quintillion. Why would it not be pentillion? So in League of Legends, they should have it not as pentakill, but as quintakill. No, LMAO. No, I didn't get a battery. Shit. Okay, well, I'm glad we rolled a natural 999 on the very last spin. That's what I wanted to happen anyways. Alright, here we go. Don't push the button. Here we go. Let's see. Can we make it? We need 9 spins without hitting the 8.4% chance. Just 9. Okay, there's 2. Although this is kind of a waste because we're not going to be getting any value to the 999. But maybe it's worth it. Well, okay then. Kind of hard to tell the zero amount since the bitrate goes bad every spin. Is that better? I put it at like 1x. Oh my god.
Like gods.
Justin with another gifted membership. Oh my god. He's done it again. He's back at it again. Yo, thank you so much, Justin. Justin. Welcome, TS Chick. 3,000? One of us. One of us. You made it. You made it to the Elite Luck Club. Hope you enjoy your luck for the month. Make the most out of it. 1.94 trillion tickets, if not including the tickets currently being added. Oh yeah, just on the right side of the thing. Bitte, comrade. Yeah, thank you so much, Justin. You're too kind. Yeah, just the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4 commas. So yeah, 1.494. 1.94. We're about to cross the 1600 threshold. Justin solo-handedly feeding me for the month. Did you ever gamble IRL? Nah. Well, I mean, I don't know if you count scratch-offs as gambling or, like, playing the lotto, but nope. Also, that's E1600. Holy fuck. That is Gamba? Well then, I guess if that's gambling, yes. I have gambled quite a bit. Have I ever won anything from a Gamba? Nope. Never won a single thing. Okay. Let's get this back down to get this back down to 1,666. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, dude, they missed another golden opportunity for a great number. One more fucking rip, dude. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. It could have been great. Oh, that's a good number. Yeah. Okay. Trust me, dude, you better not. With your gaming still, you get banned for sure. Yeah. I still had to, like, even, like, posting my Clover Pit clips on TikTok, every single one of them got removed, and I had to, like, fight for them and, like, message the support team, and I'm like, dude, these do not break the guidelines. Bring them back and stop fucking deleting them. Son of a bitch. Fucking breaking the TikTok guidelines. Why don't you actually do some actual moderation instead of leaving it into the hands of a robot? How did you get 22 charms? You get the max limit of 17 with the first love card, which gives an extra trigger for phone abilities. And then you just get the sacred ending, and you take all the sacred charms that you want, and you can surpass the denominator of 17. Deposit 1,420. Not yet. Not yet. Not even a couple dollar? Nope. Going up about E10 per deadline. That's pays for like 1670. Ah, damn. I still don't know how to get the 999 thingy. You just have to avoid taking any red phone call that you get. And you have to have all 5 of the skeleton pieces. And then you have to end the deadline on a 666 4 times. Without taking any red phone calls. And then the next phone call you get will be the 999 sacred phone call. That's hard. It can be hard. It can take a few attempts, definitely. If you're doing it right, then there will be a slash on the floppy disk. Yeah, every time you do it right and you skip a phone call, you'll get an extra slash over the 6 of your 666 floppy disk. Once you have 3 slashes marking every single 6 out, then the next deadline you'll get the white floppy disk. We're still only getting like 400, maybe like 500 exponents less with each pattern than we have, which is crazy. The only increased value we're getting is definitely from the Eye of God at this point. Have you played Sifu? I have not. It sounds familiar. I think maybe I've seen a couple people play a little portion of it. Sekiro, nope. Have not played Sekiro either. That's like a Dark Souls, right? Dark Souls-ish game. I forgot to press a button. You not into such games? I don't know. Maybe they just haven't come across my... I guess... interest to play games like that, maybe. I'm still really not certain what kind of game it is, though. I do like Souls-like games. You should try just 999s for a round and see how much you get. Will you try Expedition 33? I actually have a full playthrough of Expedition 33 in a playlist, but it is for members only. So if you become a member, which is super cheap, it's only like $1 at the minimum, then you'll have access to that playlist. And it's actually not even a full playthrough. It's like 90% of the way finished. I think I still have to finish it, which maybe I'll finish it on stream sometime. I'd be down to do that. Have you played Loop Hero? No, I have not. Try for 999s for a full round. That is all dependent on whether or not we keep the charges for that many spins. If you like that, you will love Sifu. I think I saw Ray Narvaez Jr. play that. It does sound familiar, but I can't really get a thought of what the game looks like just by like pure memory. Loop Hero, isn't that... Loop Hero. Isn't that the game where you're like a sheep that's fighting or something? It's like karate. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe. I have a few different games that I want to do playthroughs of before I try anything new, though. But possibly. Definitely a possibility. Oh no, that's a lot of chains. 5 chains. Quinn chains. There are levels and you beat bosses with your kung fu skills. Oh. It does sound pretty cool. 1, 2, just 2. 2's all we get. And we don't get batteries, no! Alright, we are a little over 2 hours into the stream, so let's get another hydration and posture check, guys. Make sure you're drinking that water. Stretch and crack that back. Makes you live a little bit longer. Believe it or not. Try if you get the time. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll give it a look into. My posture's on the bed, back aching. Oh, that's the worst kind of pain. The back pain. I just went through something like that not too long ago, where out of nowhere, I think I like slipped a disc in my back. And I was like in pain for a solid like 2 or 3 weeks. Oh god, it was the worst. I think I maybe downed like half a bottle of ibuprofen. During that time, it was not great. Not my proudest moment. I still don't know what is causing it. Don't scare me. Well, the good news is that if it is a slipped disc, that heals over time. You just gotta do a whole bunch of icing. Do like some light stretching as well, every now and then. Chill. No. Ibuprofen. I'm not like Peyton from You Should Know podcast, ibuprofen. Get out of here with that. I know it's spelled ibuprofen. But at least I don't say ibuprofen. Like that's crazy. I didn't slip. I hardly go out of my room, only work. Yeah, I mean that's how it happened to me. I hardly go outside of like my house other than like than to go to my parents for events or something. But you don't have to slip in order to cause a slipped disc. I think just like sitting down on the floor or like maybe taking a wrong step, it could happen at any time. It's just like something in the bottom of your back that shifts the wrong way, which it really fucking does suck. But just make sure you're like icing it. Icing and light stretching is a godsend for like any kind of thing. You sounded like what Google tells me when I ask what's wrong with my back. I mean, just personal experience at this point. Oh, you broke the clover counter? That's cool. I think it's just the speed mod that broke it. If I was on 1x speed, then I think it would definitely still be counting down. Which I think it is still counting down, just behind the scenes. It doesn't visually show that it's counting down. Or adding up, I guess. Loop Hero is a game where you have a hero who walks in circles and fights automatically while you place cards to shape the world and help them survive. Oh. Okay, okay. Sounds interesting. They gotta fix that. They as in the mod makers? Or the person that made the speed mod? Yeah. Definitely. Needs some optimization happening. Mm-hmm. 3666, okay. No, but the game dev too. Yeah, I mean there is both parties need to do some optimization with the game. But I mean the last update that the game had was probably the Fuck, my random sneezes. Ugh. What was I saying? Right, the last update they did on Clover Pit, the actual game, was probably the couple days after it came out. So maybe we will get another update soon, maybe? Hopefully, like, maybe on Halloween. That'd be pretty cool. Bless you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Why can't they use K, E, and all for representation? I don't know. K, M, B, T, S, BTS. Huh. Asking 1K and E10. $1K and E10. Yeah. I know. Like, K as in 1,000, M as in million, B billion, T trillion. You got speed at 10, and it still takes a solid 30 seconds to pop? Yeah. Which is why I was, like, trying not to go overboard with the amount of obsessive traits that I have. But it's fine because every single re-trigger is another proc for these token modifiers, which is really good. Definitely something that we want. No, no batteries. Shit. I don't think people use MB and stuff. You have definitely never played old school RuneScape then. That is, I think one of the highest used measurement numbers that people use. Never heard? Oh god. I've got 2 seasons in a playlist of hardcore old school RuneScape account progression. And they're about 10 minutes each video. I think each season has like maybe 5, 6, maybe 7 videos. But they're pretty interesting and highly edited, so if you're interested, they're pretty entertaining, so I mean, maybe. OS. Addiction at peak. Yeah. I played old school RuneScape for a long fucking time. And I've still got like 100 gigs of backed up content for old school RuneScape that I've pre-recorded and haven't edited yet. On a external storage drive, which I probably will never get around to editing, to be honest. Can you even go above 10x speed? I mean, yes, you can. When you install the mod, it comes at 16x speed. But that was putting me underneath the floorboards whenever I would spin, and it would just not let me play. So I had to change it from 16 to 10x. Next deadline. 1463. What all Souls-like have you played? Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. That's it. Although I have played a lot of like Bullet Heaven and Bullet Hell games, which I don't think those are considered Souls-like. Okay. No Souls-like? Just the actual Dark Souls? Yeah. What are some popular games that are kind of like Souls-like games? Maybe I'll recognize a few of them. Do you play Wukong? Nope. Never played Wukong. I've seen people play it though. It is a beautiful game. It's very well made, graphically. Sekiro, of course, yeah. TS Chick, it was definitely Justin. Justin with the one random gifted. The random one gifted. Man's putting in work to support me. I love it. Would you count Skyrim as a Souls-like? Or like Fable? Which, TS, now you can go and watch my, you can watch my Expedition 33 playthrough. I would, but I don't know, my payment method doesn't work in YouTube Gifted. I think it's just a credit card or debit card. But you don't really have to. Like, it's definitely not necessary. I'm not making it a requirement to watch my channel, although it is very, very much appreciated if you do. And it seems like there's gifted subs being thrown around every single stream that I do, so if you're in my streams for long enough, maybe you'll catch one. Who knows? Never heard of the game you said? What game? Skyrim? You've never heard of Skyrim? Oh my god. Skyrim is like the biggest open world game and the most popular, I think, for like the longest time. There's a whole bunch of memes where at the beginning of the game you wake up and a guy looks at you and you're in like the back of a horse carriage or something. And he goes, "Oh, so you're finally awake." There's a whole bunch of memes that go around with that particular scene and they're fucking hilarious. Whole bunch of crazy mods. You like fight dragons. You become one of the Dragonborns. And you can like shout and do a whole bunch of shouts that's like Fushro Da and stuff like that. Fushro Da. Fushroda. I barely know her. That one's for you, Meg. Yeah, a whole bunch of different mods have been created for that game. Where they like turn dragons into like different crazy creatures. And I hated it. It's a super long game. What do you classify as a Souls-like? Like, what would you describe the type of gameplay a Souls-like has? Super long, yeah. Bosses, open world, realistic graphics. Like Expedition 33. Oh. Okay, okay. Let me think of a few games that I played that are like that. I know I played a few of them. Red Dead Redemption does not have bosses, but it is an open world with realistic graphics. Realistic-ish graphics. It's a story game. I mean, It Takes Two is pretty good, but that's like not realistic graphics. I've played a little bit of Once Human. That's a pretty good one. I think that's classified as Souls-like. Let's see, what else is there? Split Fiction. I guess that's more of a story game.
We could rule them like gods.
Oh shit, yo, look at that. Justin with another gifted, and it goes to Shoria. Yo. Thank you for the one gifted again, Justin. You're too kind. There you go, Shoria. It's bound to happen eventually. Now you can go watch my Expedition 33 content. But keep in mind, like, my audio quality's not... It was before I got a good audio quality setup. Back when I was, like, experimenting with my audio. So some of the audio is not great, but it is like decent. Hope you enjoy it, buddy. Donate the same amount? Oh, that's nice of you. You don't have to, but like I said, it is very much appreciated. Also, yeah, one of us. One of us. How much is a tier 2 gifted? I think it's like $3 maybe. My gifted membership tiers are $1 and then I think $3 and then $5 is the tier 3 sub. Or tier 3 membership, I guess. Also 1616. One gifted is €3. Give me how much my country shows. Look, if you want to donate to me, I'm happy to take it. Any amount. Any amount is fine. Honestly, you know what? It's been a while since I've played Expedition 33. Maybe after we finish this run, I'll pull up some Expedition 33 and start to get back into the groove of it. 500 euro dono. Let's fucking go. Now that would be absolutely insane. I have actually been thinking about getting back into Expedition 33 and finishing it because damn, that game is so gorgeous. I fucking love the way that game looks. And the storytelling and just like how the combat is and everything. Oh, dude. It is magical. Simply amazing.
We could rule them like gods.
Yo, Shoria with the one gifted. Let's go. Yo, thank you so much. To your information, that's too much for me. Here you go, yo, thank you. Brian Fausen, one of us. Hope you guys enjoy the extra luck for the month. Everybody always likes some extra luck. Make sure you, get the most out of it, you know? Really drain every last ounce there is. W Shoria. Yes, W Shoria. Would you guys want to see some Expedition 33 gameplay after this run? Give you guys a little bit of a break from yeah, you could always watch the VOD. The VOD will be up as well. Give you guys a little bit of a break from the flashing lights. It's 3 AM, gotta sleep. You have an amazing day. Yo, thanks for hanging out and chatting with us. Hanging out and chat with us as well. Hope you have a great sleep, man. Take care. See you next time. Next time I'm streaming is probably going to be next weekend. Because it's Sunday, I stream on the weekends, mostly. Damn. That was 5 triple nines in a row? Jesus. Take care. I was so stupid yesterday. I had finally unlocked my first key, and I continued any and forgot to take the key, and I lost the run. Got too greedy. Ah. I mean, even if you get to the point where you can't afford the deadline and it's about to throw you into the pit, you can always just take it and then leave before you die.
We could rule them like gods.
Yo, DS Chick with the 1 gifted. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. W gifted. W gifted. Welcome, Mateo Rodriguez, to the Luck Club. Enjoy your extra monthly luck. Gotta love it. Love to see it. One of us. One of us. One of us. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. Another 1 gifted
Rule them
from
like
Justin.
gods.
Oh my. Angry gods. I'm running out of things to say. I don't know what else to say. You're showering me with too much love. Too much. Thank you so much. Love the 1 gifted, man. Love it, love it. Welcome, Clausman. Welcome to the Luck Club. Yes. Send out the love. Send out the love. You guys are amazing. Is it showing the notifications for those? Let me test it again.
We could rule them
It
like
sure is.
gods.
Evil gods. You guys are fucking amazing. No? What do you mean? It just showed for me. Did it not? Yes, it did. Oh. Meg's just lying to me. Shame. Here, it's quiet. I'll play it again.
We could rule them like gods. Angry gods.
None of us. None of us. That's fucking hilarious. 1462. On to the next deadline. Oh shit, 1506? It's 100 exponents away from us. Death is imminent. Nice. Double the value of patterns with less than 3 symbols. Oh my god. I don't think our tickets are gonna finish counting by the time we end the run. At least not at the rate we're going at. Here, I'll spam you guys with some love. There you go. Guys, I mean, on Twitch, I am a non-chatter, but this game in combination with the Cthulhu and small chat makes me feel comfortable, and I really like it. W for you all. Yo, W for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support and actually enjoying the stream and everything. I don't think I'll ever accurately be able to express just how much I appreciate you guys being here. Bells are actually pretty solid most of the time. I concentrate on cherries and lemons, and I never got that far. Yeah, I feel like bells and clovers are the most reliable just because you can get consistent battery charges. But still, I've never really done a fruit build. I love bells. Bells, my beloved. No bells, no life. Bells is love. Ew. I love hearing the ring-a-ling-ling from the bells. You know, the bells whenever they do the bell tower, the sound that they, you know, yeah. Okay. Yo, what's up, horse lover? Alex, what's up? I think that's what you told me to call you, right? How goes it? Welcome to the stream today. They're the only S tier symbol? Oh, hella nah. Whole different meaning in my language? What do you mean? Bells? Bells is a whole different meaning in your language? Do I even want to know? It was. I'm glad you remembered. Yes! Finally. Finally something that I remembered correctly. My memory is so garbage. Well, considering you just joined the stream, let me go ahead and give you an update of what we're doing. We managed to hit just below the integer overflow limit for tickets. So that means that phase 3 is completed and the build is now set in stone and complete as well. Right now we're just trying to get as far as we can before the deadline debt catches up. And we're not going to take any more rounds. No more extra round farming or anything. We're just slow coasting to the end of the deadline. Cookie for you being so smart. Hey. I fucking love cookies. What's you guys' favorite type of cookie? Mine has got to be the chocolate chip cookies. Original. And it's the best. Although I do like snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodle cookies are probably a close second. Right below chocolate chip. Die eating sugar cookies. I kind of like sugar cookies, but I had a bad experience with that whenever I was a kid, so it kind of like made me not want sugar cookies anymore. Peanut butter cookies, those are so good. Gingerbread or PB. You guys want to hear about my traumatic sugar cookie experience? It's kind of disgusting. Peanut butter jelly time. How was it traumatic? I mean, if you experienced what I experienced, you'd say it was traumatic too. So when I was a kid, I remember my mom had bought like a tub of sugar cookie dough from like one of the Girl Scouts or whatever. And one day we were making cookies and I was helping her. And I decided to start eating some of the cookie dough straight from the tub. And I got like a few spoonfuls in. And the next spoonful that I took, I bit down and something crunched in my mouth. And I was like, oh God. Oh God, what is that? And then I spit it out. Take a guess at what it was. Take a guess at what I crunched down on that was inside of the cookie dough. Meg, you know this story. You know this story already. It was a cricket. It was a cricket that was like as long as like half the pinky size. It was the size of half of your pinky. It was that long of a cricket, that big of a cricket. And from then on out, I never ate sugar cookie dough ever again.
We could rule them like gods.
What? Justin just... Oh my god. Justin just became a tier 3 member? Yo! 90% increased luck. That's what I'm fucking talking about. The tier 3. Thank you, thank you. Even more one of us. He had that base tier luck and he wanted even more. W Justin. Yes. That's awful. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm like, it's traumatic because... Ugh. Let's see if it does its job. I really hope it does. You deserve all the luck in the world. Honestly. You're way too nice and too kind to me. So I really, really hope it pays off for you. All you gotta do is believe. Believe that it'll pay off, and it will. Even more one of us. Although I haven't really had any more experiences like that with like any other cookie dough, which is honestly a relief. I think I stopped eating cookie dough for like a couple years after that happened. And even now I'm just like, I don't even want to go near a tub of cookie dough because I don't know what could potentially be inside of that tub. So I tend to just stick to the square packages of cookie dough that you get that are like packaged and have like the pre-cut squares inside of them. You know what I'm talking about, right? Was it store-bought or from a third-party type of thing? I don't remember. I want to say it was from like a Girl Scout fundraiser or something, but it might have been a store-bought thing. It was a long time ago. It was like 20 years ago or something. Maybe 25 years ago at this point.
We could rule them like
What?
gods.
The TS chick with the 5 gifted. Oh my god. What? Yo, thank you so much. W's in chat. Oh my god, that's insane. He's converting more people into the luck crew. Yes. The crew is growing. Yo, thank you so much. One of us. More of us. More of us. Extra luck for everybody. All of us. Welcome, Eurufo, Dennis, Parriot, Royal Seth Windstorm. Welcome to the Luck Club. Hope you guys enjoy my membership-only specific Expedition 33 playthrough. It is in a playlist for you to find on my channel. And I think it's pretty good. The game is unbelievably outstanding. I love it. Wish luck for us all. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Yo, Justin with the legendary luck symbol coming in. Gotta fucking love it. Gotta love seeing that. Normal store-bought in the tub should be safe, though, as long as the seal isn't broken. I still got yet to land one of these memberships. I must be unlucky. Trust in the process. It'll happen eventually. You can't be unlucky forever. This game is the first roguelike I got in touch. I love it. It's amazing. This game is fucking crazy good. They really did like an outstanding job with this one. Oh man, I don't think I'll ever feel like I deserve all this much love that you guys are showing. I'm so hard on myself. But you guys make it a little bit more easier. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Stop it. You know it's an Austrian who sells it? That's crazy for me. An Austrian who sells the game? This game? Oh my god. Justin with the €2 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He's really going all in. You need to be nicer to yourself. Yeah, I hear that all the time. I hear it all the time. I'm starting to think it's like a mental deficiency for something in my brain. Maybe it's part of my personality. Yeah, he does. See, Meg will tell you all about it. Nobody is harder on myself than myself. 'Cause it's the truth. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot easier when you guys are around and I'm streaming though. And I am not ashamed to admit that. Next deadline. 1549. Oh no, it's less than 100 exponents away, guys. Oh shit. I am mentally unstable. Me too. Me too. I think we might only have a couple more deadlines left of this run, guys. And man, am I so fucking excited to get back into Expedition 33. Holy shit, it's been so long since I played it. I was always told that you are your own worst critique, yeah. Man, that's a thing to hear right after joining the stream. What did you hear? Oh shit. Oh, was it the mentally unstable thing? It's fine. Welcome to the stream, Mini Big the Daredevil. What do you think of these crazy, insanely high numbers? Although, definitely not world record worthy, but maybe sub-world record worthy? Highest numbers to be sought after in a video, with no briefcases. How you doing, though? By the way, we're almost 3 hours into the stream. Another quick little hydration and posture check for you guys. It was a short pleasure, so have a nice time, y'all. I'm going for some beer, so cheers. Yo, cheers. Thanks for hanging out with us in the chat today. glad you enjoyed the stream. And thanks again for all the gifted that you've done. Gifted. Have a good time and make sure you're safe out there. Yeah. Yeah. Turns out that E2000 was a little bit of an overambitious goal. But that's fine, we came a long ways. Man, did we come a long ways. Holy sevens. Oh my 7. Oh man, do I love streaming. Then again, how could you not love streaming when you have an amazing community like I do? The best of the best. Gotta admit it. Oh man, do I love gambling. Gamba times 100. Let's go gambling. Gamba maxing. For real. Have you ever heard about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No. What's that? What is that? A wise plague master? It sounds like a combination of Star Wars, plague doctors, and wise men. I thought not. It's not a story a Jedi would tell you. So does that mean it is having to do with Star Wars? Oh shit. 3 999s in a row? Damn. Wow. All these cats. It's like that meme where you walk into an alley and there's like a million cats in the back alley. It's because, I'm trapped in my head. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful in the dark side of the Force that he was able to manipulate the midichlorians to create life. I'm not very well versed in the Not Star Wars? Celestial conflict? Oh. I mean, the Sith kind of seems like it's from Star Wars. But maybe you're right. It's canon Star Wars? Oh. Ironic he could save others from death, but not himself. How does that work out? Oh, we rolled a battery. Saved. Interesting story, though. It's a phrase from Palpatine in episode 3. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Is that a good impression? That's the only thing I know from Palpatine. I gotta imagine if Palpatine was making, like, a certain type of beer, his catchphrase would be, just brew it. Or if he was doing really good in a video game and he, like, lost the game, brew it. Or blew it. Okay, that's probably enough. It's so dumb. Oh my god. I cracked myself up. Yo, what's up, Toast? Yeah, we did hit 3K. It happened. So Palpatine got him drunk in the middle in the night. He was elected for Chancellor and literally stabbed Plagueis in his sleep. Oh no. Prime Anakin is incredibly strong in that one-off story. Dude made limbs from the Force and had red Force lightning stronger than the God of the Force. Though that isn't mainline comics. Oh my god, that's crazy. What the fuck? Red Force lightning? Damn. That sounds broken. How's the stream today? Stream is going very, very well. We're about to hit the end of this run, which is fucking insane. Far surpassing anything I ever thought I could even accomplish. But man, has it been one hell of a journey. So many gifteds, so much love happening today. It's a good day to be in the stream. Red is the most powerful kind of Force lightning. Well, you know what they say, red equals scary, right? And scary is powerful. Ah? Even Prime Palpatine doesn't have red Force lightning. Doesn't he have like blue lightning? Prime Anakin was insanely strong. Another one? It'd be cool to see like green lightning as the most powerful type of lightning in some canon story. Although I guess you could argue that Green Lantern is technically that, but it's not really lightning, it's more of like Green Force conjuring. Only two characters have ever had red Force lightning, the God of Force and Prime Anakin. God damn. The God of the Force. Interesting. Just came by to say hi. Hey, no problem. Thanks for checking in on the stream. Thanks for dropping by. And hello to yourself indeed. How's your hangover going? Oh my god, Justin with another 5 gifted. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. More of us. More of us. Holy shit. Welcome, Charlie, Juj, Mr. Trivium, Aaron Von Dender, and Mike White. Welcome to the Luck Crew. What a motherfucking goat. That's what I'm saying. My god. www.justin.com. CALM. Calm. You are definitely surpassing the legend status, my dude. Oh my god, thank you so much. Let's go on to the next deadline. Oh shit. Less than 50 exponents away. Somebody that said deadline 79 might have been right on the dot. Holy shit. Only a Sith deals in absolute. Does that make you a Sith? Because you are absolutely crazy for so much love and support that you're giving me. +2. Maybe we'll pop back in a few hours. See ya. Thanks for hopping in and saying hello. I'll see you later. Who knows? A few tests for school coming up? Ah, okay, okay. Maybe you are. Maybe you are that guy. Maybe. The world may never know. Newer. Manuel Newer? Is that the guy that created the Sith? Just a wild guess. I wonder if I'm still any good at Expedition 33. Dark Dimension Vader is the strongest form of Anakin. Dark Dimension Vader? Oh my god, dude. The goalkeeper for Germany's national soccer team. Oh. I was, so far off with my guess. Not many people can reach this form of superiority. Well, you know what they say? If everyone could do it, it would be easy. Wait, that was backwards. If it were easy, everyone would do it. There we go. Batteries, okay, okay. Looks like we might end around 1670-ish. Maybe 1660. Man, it would be wild to end on 1000 E1666. 1666. That'd be fucking weird. Wah. Do you think the outline of the modifiers is just the unfilled space of darkness behind the slot machine that the symbols are projected onto? When me and my cousin are hanging out in the city and someone asked us if we're related, we say our parents are siblings. Oh my god. I mean, technically that's true though. That is true. Although it is just up to the receiver to, I guess, fill in the blank of if they're married or not. That's a pretty funny answer, though. Our parents are siblings. Wah. Oh my god. Battery me. No! Did I just hear the frog noise? Yeah, I think the gabibibib is making the frog noise. Or a similar noise. Oh my god, how long is this gonna take? Oh my god, Justin. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, dude, friends like that are amazing. Any day now. Could have stopped laughing for over an hour. That's definitely one of the inside jokes of a lifetime. You gotta fucking love it. Oh my god, dude. That's amazing. That was a decent amount of 999s in a row. Damn. Lemons again? No. We're definitely not gonna last. Can you try spend all your tickets? I mean, maybe? I mean, I could definitely easily just do like a max to 0 in like a few seconds. All I would have to do is get a clover pot and trigger a integer overflow, and they would reset to 0 in an instant. But I think if I were to try and spend this many tickets, it would take probably a few days, maybe. I need to get up early tomorrow. I will go to sleep, but I will have the stream on for the viewer count. Hey! Thank you, thank you. Yo, thanks for hanging out and doing everything you did today. Is honestly amazing. You're a legend. Hope you get some good sleep. I think maybe this is gonna be the deadline, the last deadline. See ya. Is this it? Oh, we got one deadline left. We're gonna make it to deadline number 80. Holy shit. Fuck it. Let's do one more double pattern. Oh shit. Which means next deadline we get to deposit all of our coins and see how much we make from one spin. Wish they can update this game and put in a lore. Yeah, the lore is something this game is kind of missing. Like, there's no really absolute solid reason why we're doing this or what the point of it is, other than just to solely live life on repeat, doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe that's the actual lesson that this game is trying to teach. Is that you never really get out of the repetition that you do. No matter how hard, you always get stuck back in the same repetition over and over again. Shiny. I want to know who calling me. Is it the same guy as Buckshot Roulette? Buckshot Roulette? The devil? Honestly, maybe. It might be. The world may never know. That was a lot of sevens. Meg, come on. No, no. I'd be down to play that with you, though. Yo, what, E20? Oh my god, on the multiplayer? Damn. $16.55. $16.56. Two rounds left. This guy's been drinking a lot of milk before he died. His bones never move. He's got indestructible bones. Oh god. Cardi, you're so innocent. Unless you're just putting up a front, you're so innocent. Yo, what's up, Samte? Can you quickly explain how to get the white phone? Yeah. So when you start a new run, you have to first off get all of the skeleton pieces. And then once you have all the skeleton pieces, you just skip 3 red phone calls. So the first red phone call you get, I think, is on the 2nd or 3rd round, maybe. And every time you end a deadline with the last round having a 666 on it, you get a red phone call for the next deadline. You pick up the phone, you push "I'll be back," like "be right back," and you don't take the red phone calls. Every time you do that, you get a slash on your 666s. Once you get all 3 666s crossed out, the next deadline that you go to, after you hit a 666, you pick up the phone and it will change to the white floppy disk and you'll have the sacred phone calls. So you have to just never pick up a red phone call. And then doing that, you'll be locked out of the red phone calls for the rest of the run after you transition to a white floppy disk. But if you pick up a red phone call, even one red phone call, then you're locked out of the sacred charm ending. No problem. Anytime. This is a cool design. It's like umbrella. The ending is imminent. I guess death is not really imminent, considering we're going to be leaving. Because we do have the key after all. One more ascent. Wank, wank. Oh man, that would be so crazy if we ended on 1666 though. I think I might be able to make that happen. I mean, we're right there. Right there. 100% not calculated out, by the way. Ticket counter is frozen. Is that a bad sign? No. Not a bad sign. It just means it's visually bugged out, but behind the scenes, they're still counting for, like, the multipliers. They should add a multiplier. Oh, a multiplayer, or, like, if we can't make the deadline, but have the key, to give an option to give the key for the next deadline and unlock the key again 3 deadlines later. Interesting. I already took the reward? Yoink. 1659. Can we get 6 exponents in this one round? Also, yeah, what's up, Chirok? How's it going, buddy? Did you really need those 2 tickets? Nah. Not really. $16.60? Oh shit. We all know Mr. Ale is awesome. Ale. Ale. I'm actually surprised nobody commented about the amount of times I said that wrong in the video. I was 100% expecting a lot of comments like, "You're saying it wrong, stop it." 1661. Oh, my batteries. I'm always doing awesome. Also, let's go ahead and get another hydration and posture check, guys. For all those people lurking in the background. I know you might be slumped over. Stretch that back out. Give it a little crack. Not the drug. Drink that water. Makes you live a little bit longer. Yes, we kept the charges. Okay, well. $16.63. Oh shit. Deadline number 80. I can't make it. No. Let's play a little bit on the risky side here. Ooh, 295. My money. All right, let's see how much we make. From 0 coins to in one spin. Ah, I spoiled it. Spoiled it. Oh, back up to 1664. Okay, okay. Oh no, I'm gonna go over 1666. No. You might have to tape farm. Nah. No tape farms. This will be the last deadline, probably. And then we take the key and GTFO. I'm super, super happy with the distance that we've gone with this build. This is crazy. E1666. Holy. I'm definitely gonna go over that. Maybe. Maybe I won't go over if I don't press the button. Oh shit, this is the end of the line. I think I can force it to stay at 1666. I can do it. I can do it. I just have to not roll any 666s. If any one of these last 3 spins is a 666, we definitely go over, I think. Okay, 2 left. Two left, oh shit. Can we do it? Oh, that was so close. Oh my god, 420. Blaze it. Last spin. Oh, yeah. We did it. We did it. Ending this run. The craziest run I've ever had. My new PB. 5.0633E plus 1,666. And with 1,666 free rerolls as well. Holy. That's insane. Of course, we could have gone so much farther if we had absolutely taken some music tape farms, but man, it's been quite the journey. I think we might be ready to leave. This was crazy. You guys ready? I think I'm ready. One last look at the crazy builds. Let's get a screenshot here. Screenshot on the multipliers. Damn, son. How much is a briefcase worth at this level? I'm sure we could find out. Not gonna take it, though. Can you see that? 6.7207E plus 1682. So yeah, that's definitely a little bit more than what I have right now. Maybe like 16 exponents more. %30 of the debt. Man. Wow. That's crazy. All right, let's get out of here. Here we go. Don't look back on your way out. There it is. There's the seed. Holy shit, the amount of playtime. Holy fuck. 12,000 hours. 785 minutes. Oh, wait, no. 12,785 minutes. Jesus Christ. That's insane, dude. 11,000 Lucky Charms bought. Tickets earned. 3.49 E18. Coins earned. 5.0658 E plus 1,666. Spins performed 5,058. God damn. What a run. Can I like scroll down to see all the phone things that I took? Jesus, man. Is the time played real because of the speed mod? I don't know. I think it really is the actual time not included with the speed mod. Which would be any quick mathers out there? 12,785 minutes and hours. 213 hours in this one fucking run. 213 hours? What the fuck? There's no way that's true. $213 hours in today's 8.875 days. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. 8.8 days spent on this one run. Kai, what happened? We got outperformed by the debt, and because I did not want to take any more music tapes for extra rounds, I pretty much just was at the end of the build already, and I did everything that I wanted to accomplish. So we went as far as we could. We made it to deadline number 80, and we stopped with E plus 1,666 coins earned. How fitting for a crazy build, huh? You guys were all here. Good thing you had the speed mod. That's what I'm saying. Man, oh man. Fucking 213 hours. Wondering how far the run could have went with tapes. Probably infinite. If you had the will to keep going with tapes, you could definitely go infinite with this build. But Jesus Christ. Still good. You were absolutely amazing. I haven't seen any other run go that far yet. That's what I'm saying. This is the first run on YouTube that I've actually witnessed go this far with no briefcases. Goddamn. What does a tape do? Every time you get a tape, it gives you 1 extra round for the deadline. This is probably a world record. Honestly, it might be a world record with no briefcases. I missed the exact endpoint since mom needed me for something, but I've seen most of the run. It wasn't much of a miss out, honestly. All we did was just not push the red button to trigger any more 666s so that we could pinpoint and have the ending coin number be 1666. 1666. Let's go, though. Let's fucking go. I came here and saw the screen. Oh, man. Everything fades into white. That's the room that we're going to. That's the room that we were in. And this is the room we just came from. Oh my god. W, best run I've ever seen. Thank you, thank you. The knocking sound on the doors from someone on the outside. Wonder if we get any lore. I hope that they do add some lore. Fucking love it. Let's go, dude. Yes, allez, allez. Nice little wind down here. Some chill relaxation for all those epileptic seizures. Oh my god, Meg, you're in this? I didn't know you made part of the game. Yo. Is this the end of the Clover Pit streams? No. I think I'll probably do more Clover Pits. I still have to get that last Lucky Charm unlocked. And I think I want to attempt to get all the cards into the Rainbow Hollow cards. But this is the end of the extremely long, drawn out, maximum, what do you call it? Maximum score runs that I'm going to attempt. So from now on, we will be doing Clover Pit runs that just go to the 8th deadline so we can get the key and get out to make the card Rainbow Hollow. Oh my god. A new run. Are you guys ready to see this? My first legendary card changed into the Golden Hollow. There it is. I'm glad you'll do more runs, because I'll miss everyone here if not. W's in chat. Is a 666 build better than 7 with interest? Maybe. I haven't tried a 666 build yet. But I do think I'm going to maybe hop on over to some Expedition 33. So if you haven't seen any of that gameplay, it's fucking amazing. And I hope that you stick around to see it. But this is not the end of the stream. Let's go, dude. Should we go for a full 666 build later? And maybe next stream? Yeah, probably. Is it going to be members only? The stream? No, I don't think the stream is going to be members only. Let's see. Where is my thing? Okay. I do have to go to the bathroom. So, I am going to end the stream temporarily and then I'm going to change the category of the game and also the title. So, yeah, I will see you guys in a minute if you want to see some Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So make sure you join back. All right, PRB.